Hi, Tim from Fair Play Now. It's 8th of April 2021, and between jobs here, just waiting to go to my next one to change a couple of lights over. But it's funny actually, the job I've just come from, they had the TV on, and I don't really ever watch TV myself, but obviously when all the mainstream media or anything like that. But obviously when you're working in people's houses, you do hear the TV on sometimes, or the radio, and it is whatever breakfast show it was, and they were going on about the clotting problems with the AstraZeneca jab. So that news story is obviously all over mainstream media now, and you can bet your bottom dollar, can't you, that they're doing it very, very reluctantly, and they're only doing it because they literally can't keep a lid on it anymore, which probably means they're only talking about the tip of the iceberg, and the potential problems are even larger than what they're letting on. So all I can say is that people like me, people like my wife, possibly people like you, if you haven't had the jab yet, and we're not looking quite so stupid now, are we, for thinking it's maybe not the best idea to have an experimental jab that's been rushed through and quickly rolled out with very, very little testing indeed. So yeah, not looking quite so stupid now, are we? But I'm just hoping that the whole narrative is now going to come unraveling. Maybe they'll start finding problems with the other jabs as well. I mean, we're 4 or 5 months in, so you can't even say we're at the end of kind of the short-term period yet. I don't know how you really define short, medium and long term. For me, I'd probably say short term is up to a year, medium term is between a year and 3 years, and long term 3 years plus. So we're not even anywhere near the end of the short term kind of effects and results or anything like that, let alone medium or long term, what they're going to show up. And it is quite frightening, isn't it, that just still fairly early on in the short term we are looking at all these problems. So alternatives, there's a very, very interesting website called vitaminc4covid.com. The 4 in the middle there is actually the number 4, so just do the number if you sort of typing that in. They've actually done various studies here and there. I think 1 or 2 of them is actually in China, of all places, where they've kind of given people doses of vitamin C if they've got signs of the virus, or if they've been hospitalized with it. They're kind of giving them, I think, a cocktail of vitamin C and steroids. This is obviously for people who are suffering from it really, really badly. And they found that the majority of deaths from the virus are from people who have got little to no vitamin C in their system, and people who have got better levels of it are doing somewhat better. So I think it's early days, but there is mounting evidence that having good doses of vitamin C in your system is really, really beneficial. And that's before you get onto the other vitamins that I've been talking about, and the other drugs, you know, the one starting with I, the one starting with H as well. That one I think has only been discredited because Trump was going on about it. I'm sure if Biden had gone on about it, they'd probably been all over the place, wouldn't it, now by now? But yeah, I think things are starting to unravel as far as the jab's concerned. There's also more and more opposition to the passports, the health passports now. I believe that federally in the United States they've rejected the idea of kind of rolling out health passports for everybody nationwide, so it's going to be on a state by state basis, and a lot of the states are refusing to have anything to do with health passports. Unfortunately, some of them are still. I think New York State has kind of given the go-ahead for them, but I'm just hoping that's going to be a very short-lived thing as well, especially if some of these jabs are starting to have problems with them. And it's really bad idea. I still can't believe that we're even talking about health passports, but there you go. That's just the times we're living in, I guess. So going back to this vitaminc4covid.com website, they've actually got a little video on it, well, a couple of videos actually, talking about the benefits of vitamin C, and it is, I think, very well known amongst the medical profession that the benefits of vitamin C, both generally and also as far as this virus is concerned, are really good. But check out the site, they kind of talk about it a lot better than what I can do. But there is a petition on that website, which I've already signed it, and it's a petition to kind of just make the medical profession generally and the government and all the rest of them kind of take notice of vitamin C and to kind of use it a lot more, both in the prevention and also the treatment of the virus. So there's not many signatories at the moment, but it's growing, and I've put my name to it. So if you can sign it as well when you go to that website, maybe share this link far and wide so that more and more people kind of sign the petition and get the awareness of vitamin C and some of these other alternative therapies kind of out there into the mainstream a bit more and into the general population a bit more. Spread the word far and wide. But anyway, I'll leave a link to that website, vitaminc4covid.com, in the comment section below, in the description box below. I'll leave it there for now. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.